Hello, Saints. We've been looking at Amos and the indictments of the nations that are around Israel and Judah, and the indictments of Israel and Judah. Remember, God is not a God who's going to allow sin to go unaccounted for. You're going to have to answer for what you've done, whether you're in the house, like I said before, or out. It doesn't matter. Chapter 3 begins with the indictment or his declaration of all the tribes of Israel. That's all of them. He says all the tribes are guilty. So it's not just a little bit here and there. Beginning in chapter 3, verse 1, he says, Hear this word. This is the indictment. Hear this word which the Lord has spoken against you, sons of Israel, against the entire family which he had brought up out of the land of Egypt. You only have I chosen. You only have I chosen, he says, among all the families of the earth, and therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Just because you're in the house, you're part of the family, doesn't mean you get away with murder. Do two men walk together unless they have made an appointment? Do two men walk together unless they agree? Now, we can walk together only on the things we agree with, only on the things we've said. We may disagree on a lot of other things, those things we don't walk together on. But there are some things we can walk together on. What's this here that we're supposed to understand it to be? It's the covenant. If they've made an appointment through the covenant, I will be your God, you will be my people. Remember they said on the mountain, everything you say, we will do. And so if we keep the covenant, we've made that appointment with God, that we can walk together. But after that, we're not walking together. They're rebellion against God. Yes, the things that are not counterintuitive. He says, does a lion roar in the forest when he has no prey? If you hear a roar, there's a reason. Does a young lion growl from his den unless he's captured something? Does a bird fall into a trap on the ground when there is no bait in it? Does a trap just spring up from the earth when it captures nothing at all? If a trumpet is blown in a city, will not the people tremble? He says, if a calamity occurs in a city, has not the Lord done it? Surely the Lord God does nothing, unless he reveals his secret counsel to his servants and prophets. A lion has roared. Who will not fear? The Lord of God has spoken. Who can but prophesy? There's a situation. God is going to move from that point of understanding. And his judgments will fall upon all, whether it be his people, Israel, who walked away or turned their back on the covenant, or from those around who have tormented God's people. You call them to account. This is all part of the reasons why we hear about the exiles, the exile of Israel with Assyria, the exile of Judah with Nebuchadnezzar. These aren't just things that happen. This isn't some event from a capricious God allowing this to happen. But people have been rebelling. And like I said in the last time, if the people aren't going to be living within the covenant, God is going to say, well, then we don't have anything. We can't walk together. I'm going to send you back where I got you from. So that's where you got them. So we're going to go on now next time with the proclamations of what God's going to do now that he's laid out why he's angry. He's ready to act. He's prepared to do something. And now we're going to continue on with this here. This is not just the exile of the northern nation. It spends most time on the southern, Judah, and its exile to Babylon and its return. In its return, there's a lovely promise. God doesn't stay angry all the time, but he does call for an accounting of sin. Until next time, blessings.